I wish my dad had an OnlyFans.
He does. I helped him set it up. That's why Pete's gone.
Yeah. All the dads go to Terry.
We're starting up Only Dads. So
Only Dads.
if you're a hot dad and you're trying to make hot dad content, T-Man's your guy,
YUNKJunk.
All right, everybody. What's your pitch?
Who's the guy who played Vision in the Marvel?
Oh, you're killing me.
Paul Bethany.
Nice.
Ooh, wow.
I was thinking of Wimbledon.
Guy loves Marvel. Loves Marvel, that guy.
Guy crushed Wimbledon.
I love Wimbledon. Kirsten Dunst. Incredible film.
He was also, he was also like the albino in Tom Hanks movie, Angels and Demons, precursor.
Angels
No,
and Demons.
No, the one before that.
Da Vinci.
Yeah, what the fuck
The Da
was
Vinci
it?
Code.
Da Vinci
The Da
Code.
Vinci.
Oh my
he was
God.
creepy in that.
Tom
Where
Hanks.
he
Tom Hanks, it's
saved
another
the world.
anagram.
Yeah.
Solve it with your magic mind, Tom
Puzzles?
Hanks.
Like he was just great at puzzles, and that he's somehow Jesus was involved, and then
It
they
was
said,
The
it was like a South Park episode. He was like a college professor
Whipped
that
himself.
like studied, and then he studied like puzzles and mazes and codes and
But
he could
specifically,
decipher. That's-
specifically
that-
anagrams, because his superpower was he could look at a bunch of letters on a wall and then just start saying all the words it could be. Hark, charms. I distinctly remember him saying charms, and it would like highlight. And the lady was like, "Oh my God, you are so smart, Tom Hanks."
she was super Italian. He had
Yeah.
that wild hairdo too.
Yeah.
Wow.
Anyway,
Hanks
there's
is in
probably
the
a pitch
Avengers?
related to Paul Bettany.
Anyways, Paul Bettany.
Paul Bettany as Vision. He's got a sponsorship with Apple promoting the Vision Pro, but he has to be
Pretty
wearing
good.
the Vision costume, and but he speaks like Jarvis,
Uh-huh.
and I feel like somehow he incorporates lashing himself. He's got to do that, like every single time. Yeah, every time maybe he bumps into something while wearing it, he lashes himself. And
Right.
Tom Hanks is there.
But he doesn't.
Or it's
bump
got
into-
to no. The lashing part is to show that it's all wireless, and he's doing
Yes.
it with nothing in his hand, and it's just in the Vision Pro you see the lashes.
Yeah, but in the Vision Pro
Yes.
does have a wire to a battery pack.
But why is now Vision is not Paul Bettany's name, but the character he plays in the Marvel Comics series. So why is he doing things from another movie?
Well, because Disney
Should it be
owns
called the
Apple,
Da Vinci
you know.
Vision?
Disney's in direct competition with Apple.
The
Somehow.
I thought it was
Da
going to be
Vinci
an actual, like,
Prode.
The Da Vinci
What?
Probe.
Prode.
Da Vinci Pro.
Page one rewrite.
I thought you were doing Clear Eyes. 'Cause,
Clear Eyes. Ooh,
I
that's
thought for sure you were
okay.
doing eye drops.
There's a
Yes.
musician named James Clear. He would work.
Clear. So that's for Clear Eyes, or this is for the.
Well, it
Vision
doesn't
Pro.
matter at all, because I'll tell you what. Have you ever gotten on a plane and thought, I have nowhere to put all of my masks, and who knows when nature's going to call? Well, with the Jim carry-on, you'll have plenty of space for all sorts of things to pack into your carry-on luggage. Don't like it? Just ask Jim Carrey. He'll say, if you don't buy this, you're dumb and dumber. Bam!
Oh,
And once you hear my pitch, you will not call me a liar.
Oh, that was
What else?
well done.
Thank you. I like if we pitch stuff to do it as a pitch man. You know,
yeah, that was
like
the
Billy
idea.
Mays.
Yeah,
Like Billy Mays.
that's what I was kind of thinking too. Like if we should have come in like Suits, Mad Men style.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, my
Yeah, that
character-
was kind of the idea when I pitched it last week. So the podcast would be called Pitch Perfect, and we all we're just pitch guys. And
There
you
might be
just-
some copyright issues with Pitch Perfect.
No.
But
You
I'm
see, we get by it by singing a cappella all of our pitches, and then it's part of brand awareness.
We bypass. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure that's a trilogy of delightful feminists who can carry a tune.
I'd call it a trilogy because it's
And
amazing.
Adam Devine.
It is thrilling. I enjoy him. I enjoy him out loud.
You go like, yes,
Do you
I
laugh
love
out loud?
this.
Yeah. I've laughed out loud to Anna Kendrick many times.
Have you ever met someone who says LOL in like the real world? That's a weird
it's
one,
fucking
right?
worst.
Not since I remember my freshman year in college, spring semester. There was this girl that always said it, and it was one of the first
Call it
times
out.
where I realized like I could be one of those people that can call someone out in the moment.
Yeah. If you
Because
do
like
it-
everyone, for weeks was like, it's just so fucking annoying that she does this. She says LOL all the time.
Oh, this
instead of
sounds.
just laughing.
This is they did this in Curb.
They did it in Curb, yeah. I
Oh,
actually
really?
just
Social
recently
assassin.
rewatched it.
Oh, I knew a kid. He didn't say LOL. He said LOL.
The same girl that
like
said
lol.
LOL, she would pronounce cigarettes like cigarettes.
What?
Cigarette.
Oh, she had that. What's that thing called where you speak from the throat?
I don't know, but
Oh,
it was
yeah.
like cigarettes, and it like
Oh,
tailed
it's-
off at the end. Cigarette.
Cigarette.
And I was just like, you know what?
They do have a name for that. What is it called?
I can't remember. It's like epiglottal speaking or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a fake.
Because it's about your
affectation?
epiglottal.
Do you call that an affectation? Is that what that is?
Affectation. Good word.
Is that what that is, though, when you put on a fake voice like that?
I think so, but that specific type of voice that was made popular by like the Kardashians, that is called something. I just don't want to look it up in the middle of our pitch session.
Have you seen, and I do want to just speak. Wait, so hold on. Is it a brand for travel luggage?
No, what? The Jim?
Did you just?
It was
The Jim
yeah,
Carrey.
the Jim Carry on
Right, but it's luggage.
Jim Carry on.
Carry
okay, I
on.
like that.
to carry on back. But what
Yeah,
you
but what's the actual brand called?
carry
Jim
on?
Carry on.
Okay.
CARREY.
If you want one where the price is right, try the Drew Carry On.
That was
We're
real
doing
good.
better than last week. Let's go.
We
That
got
was
some
real
fire today,
good.
baby. All right, who's next on the pitch? Luke and Terry are done.
Mine's short and sweet.
Let's go.
We here at Ruffles have been looking for the right sponsor for a long time. You know who Mark Ruffalo is? Well, that's it.
That's it.
That's
Ruffalo-
like the pitch
Ruffalo
guy
chips.
asks.
We'd
the
like you
board.
to be our sponsor here at Ruffles Chips.
Are you pitching it to Mark
You're
Ruffalo?
Yeah.
pitching it to Mark Ruffalo.
Mark
Do you know who
Ruffalo.
Mark Ruffalo is? Mark Ruffalo is like, he's an
Yeah.
actor, so he doesn't.
Why am I here?
Yeah, he doesn't remember.
I don't.
That's
I
not a
don't
bad
know.
one. Ruffalo chips, you know.
Yeah.
Now,
You want your chips
Ruffalo.
smooth and edgeless? Get the heck out of here.
but I
Go
just
see
have one.
Blake.
I just have one question. Do you think that's going to impact his sponsorship at Ruffalo Wild Wings?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
It might.
What about
Very nice.
his chip cereal brand, Ruffalo's?
No.
What?
It's like,
The Ruffles.
it's like Cookie Crisp, but potato chips.
You just add an O and it's a cereal?
And they're O's. They're O's.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, Cole, you got one? Is everyone gone?
Mine'll be quick too. Hennessy infused beef. We need Cat Williams. We're gonna go out and get him.
Smart.
All the beef in the comedy industry. You just infuse it with a little Hennessy. It's delicious. It gets you to say all the things that have been on your chest for years.
Mhm.
Who else but Cat Williams?
We did it there
infused
now. You
beef.
better be careful there now, Cat.
Come on
Was
now,
that a
Cat.
Shannon Sharp?
Yeah, we did that.
What
No,
about-
take it
Is
easy
that
there
a
now.
Shannon Sharp impression?
You gonna get blackballed again?
What about Hennessy infused?
Come on now, Cat. You can't say. It. I know that.
Well, we probably should cut that out, but I'm gonna keep on doing it for a little bit now.
Yeah, I'm trying to push through this one. Hennessy infused Fancy Feast for Cat Williams.
Oh, that's better.
Um,
Cat food.
My short game is immaculate. I've been playing golf for years.
That's
a
pretty
good cat.
So on our road trip, we listened to the whole fucking 3 hours, and I got it down pretty good, and the other one's actually it's very good, but it's just super racist.
Okay, well, let's
Black
not be
Bolt McGee.
racist.
I'm just
I'm not.
saying, if you was alone working at the McDonald's and that song came on, the best part of that is when he's doing the fries.
I've been rewatching Atlanta, and he's the alligator man.
Alligator man.
It's like he's uncle or something.
Yeah, it's his uncle. But he crushes it. Like his performance, man.
He's a good actor.
He's a really good actor. I didn't realize he crushes that scene. It's like sad.
He's very talented.
He hauls ass at the end of that episode too.
Well, he runs it. I run 4-4. I've been telling y'all I'm fast.
Yeah,
hauls
with
ass
sandals on, with flip flops.
That was a fantastic pitch session, boys. I am really proud of us for sticking the landing there. Coming in,
you know
ready
what?
to play.
Though, real quick, damn, it made me think of something really great that we could talk about. Is running in movies or TV shows, running scenes. What are some of the best running? It's gonna be
pitching?
It's all Tom Cruise.
It's all Tom Cruise.
It's all Tom Cruise, man.
But so the Cat Williams obviously made me think of it. But did you ever see the Kanye Runaway movie? Right in the beginning.
He's like, I'm just gonna run. I want to run. I just envision myself running through a forest, and they're like, oh, okay.
That's what he told the directors. He's like, it's gonna start out. This is how it's gonna start. It's just me running. My shirt is half unbuttoned. It's gonna be flailing in the wind, and I'm just fucking sprinting like Tom Cruise.
Is it the music video or is it like a short that he made?
It's like a half hour long. I want to say it's like
kind of like Lemonade.
Yeah, I went deep. I've been going full Donald Glover. So like it rained nonstop for like the last 5 days in LA. And when LA it rains.
Oh yeah.
Like a snow day, people freak out and it shuts down and nobody leaves their house. And so I watched all of Mr. and Mrs. Smith. And then I watched why? Because it's new.
How was it?
I like Donald Glover. It's highly stylized. I liked it a lot. But originally it was supposed to be him and Phoebe Waller-Bridge, and they
would have been better.
They couldn't agree on the writing because they both just wanted to write it in their own style. And so they end up parting ways. The girl who plays Jane is a really
Maya Erskine.
She's really good.
Yeah,
but I liked the show. It was funny. It was, obviously anything he does is super stylized. It's like it's sexy. It's cool. But the guest appearances are out of control. Paul Dano,
no spoilers.
Sarah Paulson, who I think is just maybe like one of the best actresses in the world.
Easily.
She kills
Classic actor with a lisp.
Yeah. A ton of
Mark Ruffalo.
Other cameos. But then I watched the Brad Pitt Angelina Jolie one after, and nobody has ever been more attractive in a movie.
That's my issue.
Brad Pitt?
That's my issue. They're not.
Oh, not Brad Pitt.
Oh.
Both of them.
No, don't take it away from the Pitt man. He looked amazing.
Yeah, no,
he can pull off a buzz cut like no one can pull off a buzz cut like that. What the fuck?
I think that was a dumb move for them to remake that. They just should have made their own original concept. Because Mr. and Mrs. Smith, you have to be the two most attractive people on the planet, or I'm out.
It's
not. It's a relationship show. It's fully just about normal bullshit relationship stuff. They do put their own twist on it.
I just see it as Donald Glover could have done better.
Well, yeah, it's a hard one. I liked it, man. If you like Donald Glover, which I do, and that's why I started rewatching Atlanta.
I love him.
It's funny. I just watched some Donald Glover, like the old stuff. He has that original stand-up special that is so funny when he's talking about kids when the fire drill would go off.
You sent us in the group chat.
That is so funny to me.
I watched him poop in his pants this morning. I was like, I watch this, and it was hilarious. He's just a funny motherfucker. I like him. He gets a lot of hate. I don't know why.
Dude, very inspiring.
Why?
He is very inspiring, well-rounded individual.
I think he's a bit of a know-it-all, but I don't know why else people would
I don't think he
hate on
comes
him.
across as a know-it-all.
Well, in the interviews I've been watching lately,
Anyone that would hate on him is projecting some insecurities for sure.
yeah,
His music was a little corny.
Anybody's doing that.
His music in the beginning was a little corny. People
Yeah,
hate on him for that. They go back and they like at the time when he was like, because of the internet. I still love that album, but
he was coming out of that. He was still getting a little of that corniness out of his, or that angst rappy out of his system with, because of the internet.
What was that called?
Corny
Camp?
punchlines.
Camp was his original album name, right? Camp.
Yeah. That was the demo, right?
It was something Camp. It was Bonfire. That's it.
But I like those songs. 3005, Sweatpants, Sober.
Oh my God. Like when that came out, dude, and it came out with a script. You could go to becausetheintern.net.
What did
you know? You could read the whole script. Yeah, you read the whole script and it tells you what song to play from the album at what point you're at in the script.
That's sick.
What did you just say?
He's different, man. He's a little different.
What did you just say? You just said 3 words that, like, what? You said something, Sweatpants, and something else. What are those track names?
The songs.
What did I say? 2005, Sober, and Sweatpants?
Yeah, I thought you were saying in 2005 Donald Glover was sober wearing sweatpants, and that's when he was good. I legit, because to me that's my favorite Donald Glover. Anyway, that concludes Off Track with Zach, our recurring segment that whenever Zach's around, we go off track.
Hold on, but I wasn't finished. I still have some track. The whole reason I brought that up, because you were talking about Kanye's short films and, you know, artists that have made short films out of music things. And then I remembered, Cole, you showed me that Childish Gambino short film he made, because it had the porn star Blast from the Past of Bella Anderson in it. And I forgot she was alive until like 45 minutes ago.
45 minutes ago? Did you watch?
You didn't check a watch. You checked your hand.
Yeah, he was a little late to the podcast today.
Bella Anderson. Woo!
She was a good one, man. She was a good one.
She's still doing a thing?
I don't know who it is.
Let me look it up.
She's super dead. Well, she's 35. You know?
Oh.
You can't do porn at 35. You have to wait until you age into MILF range.
I think
what? Cut off at 30 and you can come back at 40. But there's no in between.
She can still play stepmom. She's in the stepmom territory.
I only want to masturbate to people 10 years younger or 10 years older. You know? I don't want to. Where's the fantasy in my own age? I'll just go to like Ralph's or something.
All right, so we go into the pitches for this week.
Yeah. Nice. Nice.
Hey, I'm on board with what he just said. Anyway.
You got it. You know, if fucking Howard Stern has taught us anything, you got to talk about whacking.
Well, speaking of MILF porn stars, Lisa Ann, did you see that video of her getting fucked on camera? No. She got arrested.
Yeah, Matt Rife.
You literally thought of that on the fly. You were gonna go with the actual story. You were gonna go. Yeah, she recently got arrested last night.
Yeah, she was at a Matt Rife concert or something.
Matt Rife, yeah.
Oh, really? Oh,
she was using her phone.
And then that turned into a porno. Her with the cops.
What did What did Killer Mike get arrested for at the Grammys?
He got into an altercation with one of the guards at the Grammys.
And didn't he win like right away? He was having a good night.
He swept. Yeah, he won all the awards.
That's crazy. And then he got arrested.
Yeah, and none of the rap categories were televised, which are we going backwards as a society in the music industry? It's like,
yeah.
Why?
Honestly, I don't know. It really was pissing me off because I was watching it with my girlfriend, and even she was excited for all of her favorites, Dua Lipa, and she's a big who's the girl that she won the best new artist?
Sabrina Carpenter?
No, I can't think of her name. But anyway,
best new artist.
She won Best New Artist, and she was nominated for
Olivia Rodrigo.
No.
I
Anyway,
don't know young people. I only like 10 years younger.
Our one
or 10 years
listener,
it's irrelevant for
our
the
one
topic.
person is like yelling the name at us right now. Sorry, one fan.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Dylan.
Let's.
Anyway, I forgot what I was talking about. So let's go on to pitches.
All right.
Nice.
I'm done. I got it all.
All right. Well, Cole, do you want to go first? What do you got?
Won last week?
I guess, yeah.
That's a good point.
Sure.
Winner goes first.
All right. Mine, again, it would be kind of like a game, but the name of the podcast would be called Accent Audit. I always do alliteration. Accent Audit. So it would be a podcast where the hosts dive deep into the world of accents in movies and TV shows. Each episode, the hosts pick a specific actor or character's accent to dissect and analyze. We discuss the authenticity, accuracy, and nuances of the accent and explore the impact it has on the portrayal of the character. We could also potentially invite dialect coaches, linguists, and other actors. A segment that we could do is like the accent of the week. So we pick a movie and an actor. Each of us picks one movie and an actor, and we pitch, who had either the best or the worst or the most interesting accent that we want to talk about. So my idea for right now was just to pick apart every fucking accent in The Departed.
All right. So wait, are we choosing which person was best at doing accents, or we're just talking about them?
We could make it fun. Who was the best? I mean, obviously, was it Mark Wahlberg was the best in Departed?
He was the most realistic.
Yeah.
Maybe.
It seemed like forced. It seemed like
it did. Honestly, that's why I even had to ask.
Well, that's just because his acting in general seems forced. But he's certainly the most authentic. I mean, it's not Leo. Jack Nicholson's not even doing one.
Well,
Jack Nicholson.
That's definitely the whole next topic, is that Jack Nicholson just said, "Nah, I'm not doing it.
That was a choice.
I'm not doing a Boston accent."
Doesn't have to. Doesn't need it. It doesn't matter. He's fascinating.
But Terry, if he did do, what would he sound like?
Oh, if he did, this is a fun game.
He did, that's good. All right.
I never wanted to be a product of my environment. So that's the line. I wanted my environment to be something of me.
Product of me. He just flips it.
Just say sweetheart as Jack Nicholson doing a Boston accent. Sweetheart.
It's impossible. You can't do two things at once.
I can't do it. Departed. I can't do a Jack accent, so this is for you.
I can't do anything.
You're Johnny Sullivan's kid. You're Johnny Sullivan's kid.
Johnny.
Did you get your period yet? When I say you bury him in the marsh, you bury him. I don't know where I'm going. I turned into Al Pacino. You bury him in the marsh.
He fell funny. All your things.
The Al Pacino?
Yeah, it was an accident. When I say you
bury him in the marsh, advocate.
You bury him in the marsh.
All Cole's pitches are always celebrity related. Let's talk about that. Let's dive into it.
No, that's not the point of the show. The point of the show is to do the pitch.
What's the fascination there?
All right. I actually think Alec Baldwin might have the best accent performance in there, Because when he
He's
loses his
certainly-
shit, that you know, how's your mother? Good. She's tired from fucking my father. Go fuck yourself. Like he's got a line. I'm gonna look up the line, but there's a line that he says to Matt Damon.
Yeah, I know where you're going.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah,
like,
we can't say it on here.
he's like, what do you? He's like busting his balls a little bit.
Do you smoke?
You
Yeah,
smoke,
hold
you
on.
health freak? Go fuck yourself.
Yeah. I'm gonna go have a smoke right now. You want to smoke? You don't smoke, do you? Huh? Right? What are you, one of them fitness
Like,
freaks? Go fuck
My
yourself.
favorite one
That's
is
the best line in the movie.
most men don't trust a man with an immaculate record. I have an immaculate record.
Or
But
he
what
talks
about
about him.
Sheen?
He's congratulating him when he gets engaged.
Yeah.
That's
People, you're not a
actually,
homo.
yeah.
What's
Marriage is
what's
an
the guy's
important
name?
part of getting ahead. Let's people. I can't say it.
Sheen, not Charlie Sheen. What's his dad's name?
Martin.
Martin.
Martin Sheen.
Yeah,
I
he's
feel like
great.
he's got a shitty
You think?
accent.
Yeah,
It
he
isn't
has a
bad.
line. He goes, one of you mugs want a light? And I don't buy that for a second.
You got to respect that he goes for it though. But
Such an epic death.
DiCaprio, a great acting performance, but the accent.
Well, to be fair, he's not supposed to. He's supposed to be someone who is pretending to have a Southie accent because he was from the rich side of town. So when he's with
Yeah.
his mother, he speaks normally, and then he's
Yeah.
with his dad,
He's
he drops
putting
the
on a
R's.
Affectation, if you will.
Ooh, yeah, because Mark Wahlberg goes, I bet you had two different accents. Did you drop your R's? You did, you son of a bitch.
Fucking firefighters. I think Damon
Well, Damon's from
probably
there.
got the-
Damon or Wahlberg.
I give it to Damon.
No, I'm going Alec Baldwin.
Alec Baldwin's definitely the scene stealer. It
But
makes
Baldwin, Baldwin, he's definitely the best actor, I think.
well,
That's
I think
That's
Jack
debatable.
is the best.
I think
Well, there's Jack, but Baldwin is actually an underrated actor in that aspect, I think. Then
You know who's great? The guy who plays French, because he's a
Yeah.
British actor doing an Boston accent.
yeah.
you can pull that off.
Ray Stevenson.
Yeah.
He just died.
You ever seen
yeah, he's
Beat?
great.
Does Anthony Anderson, does he have to do a Boston accent in that movie?
No, yeah.
Black people can't have Boston accents.
Well, then I'm trying to think of a black guy with a Boston accent.
It's impossible. There's not
David
one.
Ortiz.
Wow. Papi, he's fucking from Cuba.
Pedro Martinez,
Pedro Martinez.
Manny Ramirez.
All Boston fellas.
Boston fellas. Yes, we go.
And that's what we'll call the podcast.
Boston fellas. Well, no, it's because
What's the
it's
name for it?
accents on. What was it? Accents on accents or?
Actors on accent.
Accents, audio.
Accents audited.
Yeah.
I like that. That you know what?
Good
We
title.
legitimately just did audit all of those accents. Good pitch.
Yeah. Good title. I like the title.
It's a good
lot.
pitch.
All right. Well, that's a good movie with a bunch of guys doing accents. Is there another movie that we could, or a
Where it's
show?
all one type of accent.
That's up to one of you guys to come up with the next one.
What about like American or British guys having to do, or British actors, guys? Or
That
women?
always interests me. Like a lot of times, when I'm watching, like I recently watched season 2 of it's the Apple TV Plus series. It's a murder mystery one with Sam Richardson.
House Party. No,
House Party.
No,
Yeah, season 2.
Yeah.
And there was a guy that he plays both a British. He plays an American kid that's pretending to be a British guy. He was originally an American kid. He grew up and then he was pretending to be British because it made him more successful in like business circles. And I was watching all of his accents. I was like, this guy, I'm pretty sure he's British, but he's, I just love doing that. So I looked it up.
Did you ever
Of course,
watch
it was British.
You ever watch Killing Eve?
No, but that
No.
was good.
I never watched it either, but the main character, Jodie Comer, who's a fantastic actor, who I'm now wondering if she's English. Plays an assassin who's constantly changing her nationality, and each episode she has like a different accent, and she kills all of them, like all of them. She's so solid.
I
That's
think
kind of like
he-
what's the Ryan Reynolds movie where he's the video game NPC?
Free Guy.
The
Yeah,
the girl in that.
That's Jodie Comer.
Is that the same
girl?
actress?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
I like.
Oh no shit.
I like Daniel Kaluuya. He is. He's British,
Incredible.
and Get
Yeah,
Out. I
Get
thought for
Out.
sure he was American.
Yeah, me too.
Incredible. Have you ever seen Widow?
Idris Elba. He's got a
Yeah, but his American
His
accent in
Wire
The
accent?
Office was awful.
Yeah, and in The Wire too. It's not.
You know who
It's
does
not good in
the?
The Wire.
It's not very Baltimore.
He was good in Prometheus.
Incredible.
I think a guy who does a bad, or he like the way that he like studied to do an American accent. He like studied like old timey American accent. The guy who plays Poe in Star Wars,
Poe Dameron,
Right.
Oscar Isaac.
is it Poe? No. Who?
Very
he's
American.
British, right?
Nope.
No, the other guy, not Poe. Finn.
Oh,
Oh.
John.
John Boyega.
Oh,
He's
he's
British.
really good in
I thought
They
he was
Cloned
bad.
Tyrone.
Yeah.
Couldn't pay.
There's also a movie called Detroit, I think, that
Yeah.
he's real good in. You know who's good the other way is Tessa Thompson,
Yeah.
because she's American, but I thought for sure she was British.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's something that dialect people will talk, or actors will talk about a lot too. It's harder for some reason to do to be an American to do a British accent and pull it off than it
Yeah,
is to be
because the
British
muscles
and do
in
an
the mouth.
American accent.
Emma Stone does it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you can pull off a British accent if you're American. That's-
He's
I love
British.
Downey's
Downey, yeah,
Sherlock accent. I don't know if it's truly English, but I love it.
it
just-
works, man.
Yeah,
It's
it really
kind of
works.
campy.
Yeah,
It's
but
super
I think
campy.
it's because it's him. It's over the top. It's fun.
But
wanna
then you
know
go with the other
definition of
Sherlock.
campy. Where did
He does something. His trick is he kind of whispers a lot while he's speaking with a British accent, and that helps you like get into it.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, it's like the same as his Chaplin accent.
I've never seen that.
Definitely watch Chaplin.
Oh yeah, that was his first Oscar nom.
Definitely watch
Nope.
Chaplin.
What's the guy who plays the other Sherlock in the BBC show? He's
Cumberbatch.
Doctor Strange.
Benedict Cumberbatch.
Benedict
I-
Cumberbatch.
He's got like one of those old timey American accents as Doctor Strange.
Stage shit. Oh yeah, he does a decent New York.
It's very.
Cumberbatch.
It's very. I'm Doctor
It
Strange.
slips a couple times in the No Way Home Spider-Man movie.
All right. Well, I'm kind of changing the subject a little bit, but is it offensive to call a woman an actress? Like, because I like to say actor because like where do you guys land on that?
Depends how pretentious they are.
I think I'd say actress.
I like to
they
say
prefer-
actor.
I think you're supposed to say
Do they?
actor days.
You are,
Actor?
but I that's fine. But I would be like, okay, who's the best female presenting actor? You know, I'd be interested in that as a concept instead of just, put everyone up against everyone. Like, I still want to be able to differentiate. But, I mean, I don't give a shit if you want to be female presenting actor instead of actress. That doesn't really matter. But technically, it's supposed to be actor. But acting is also the one place, really, where gender doesn't matter at all. So
No,
I
it's-
could
it's
see
a
it that
one-
way. For example, what's her name?
Tilda Swinton.
Tilda Swinton plays both sides all the time. And it's,
Yeah.
you don't even bat an eye because she's just an incredible actor.
She's an incredible actor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, do you say waiter or waitress?
No,
I
wait.
mean,
Server.
it's one job, So like, why are we like creating a new word just because they're a woman?
I always thought that
Sign of the times.
I always thought that like waitress sounds like a superhero, like the waitress. She just waits for danger.
Or the check.
Or the check.
The check.
All right, I got a quick pitch, and my pitch is called New Sounds, which is where the gang tries to come up with new sounds to represent common common experiences or common feelings. So, for example, normally if something's delicious, you go, but I want us to come up with another sound we can use in its place. So another sound that could be delicious could be like, huh, and then we just somehow figure out a way to make that work. But it's a different way to do onomatopoeia.
That nothing about
Onomatopoeia. Love that word.
Delightful.
This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be fun. So everybody is gonna try and give a new sound for happy. So just make a sound that represents happy.
Can we do?
All right, I gotta run to the bathroom real quick.
Can we do a more specific thing, like yum? I like yum because that's an already.
All right, we'll switch. We can switch yum. So give me an alternative to yum.
The word yum.
You know who'd be awesome at this is Jim Carrey on.
Mm-hmm.
He'd be so good.
A new word for yum is
Yeah,
you know?
That's what I'm talking about. So every time so
every time I eat a meatball sub, I make that. Yeah,
that would work. That would work. New sounds.
New sound.
Flan.
Wait, you saying fences?
Kwame.
My ambassador, Quam.
Or just like,
But for yummy, that if you're a weird alien, maybe I was like, yeah, they enjoyed whatever we gave them.
La la la.
La la, I like love. La la. La la. La la works for like, La la.
La la.
La la.
So like,
I like to
be able to do it with any sound. Like you should be able to put, if you're good at it, the intent on anything, and you should be able to understand it if it's done specifically. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So what sound are we doing?
Well, it's more like okay. So I want you to replace
Chunch.
Wait, but is agreeance? We're making a noise for agreement,
yeah.
Right?
Chunch.
Okay.
Oh, Grey goo.
Gregu.
Quip. Hi, quip. Quibbity quip.
Zeet.
Zeet seems like Zeet. I think that seems like shut up. Zeet.
Skremachitamat.
Well, this is actually a fun game that I like to play, where right off the top of your head, don't even think about it. You have to come up with a brand new name, like Larens.
Larence?
Just go for it, Larens.
Clued Brentley.
Clued.
LGB.
Dwarf.
I like LGB.
LGB.
Angelbliss.
Angelbliss.
Flow snake.
That sounds very. What is it? Quo snake?
Flow sake.
Flow state.
Winsdorf.
That sounds like a shoe.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it is, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe German.
Yeah. I'm making weird noises over here, yeah.
Winsdorf, yeah.
Okay, I don't know if that show has a lot of legs, as they say. But I know a show that does.
Oh.
Would you like to hear about it?
Pitch time.
Is this
Pitch time. So, I've been studying the 90s, a lot, watching 90s documentaries and stuff for the thing I'm writing, right? And I stumbled upon this fascinating period of American history where daytime news reporters just turned into scumbag, slut peddling whoremongers, such as Jerry Springer, Phil Donahue, Maury, Sally Jesse Raphael, Oprah. You forget Oprah was doing that shit before she was Oprah.
Yes, she was.
Ricky Lake.
Geraldo, Montel Williams, Ricky Lake.
What was the other lady? Kathy? No.
Who?
Sally Jesse Raphael?
Sally Jesse Raphael. So, they all went ratings hungry and saw that if we just put two people fighting on television over garbage, far more people will watch. But I found it so interesting that they all started off as genuine, serious journalists. To the point, Jerry Springer, I didn't know this, was the mayor of Cincinnati.
Yeah.
And then was fired because he got caught with a sex worker, which is so on brand. Like, that's how you transition into Jerry Springer. And his talk show was super serious. And then they saw the success of everyone and they all changed it. So my pitch is that we all assume an identity. Terry Springer, Lukey Lake, Cole Donahue. And then I don't have one.
Can I be Ricky Luke instead?
Ricky Luke. You could be Sally Terry Raphael. But we all pick a personality, right? And then we call. I pretty much just Matt Wink is the only person we all could call, and we just kind of make up lies and accuse them of stuff, like really bad stuff. And then we have their girlfriend or his wife call up. And we just start fights between people we really love.
Oh, that's funny. This is good.
Yeah.
This has got
or
legs.
Some of us can be callers accusing them. You know what I mean? Start real drama in people's lives, like real heavy drama, and we do it, full commitment as actors. And we
can
try
call my sister, and we can call my brother-in-law, her husband, and we can be like, Clark is not your baby, your child.
That's what I'm talking about. Who is this? Just somebody who knows that the truth isn't out there and that is not your child.
This is Ricky Luke. Luke, is this you, Luke?
No. We have only one host at a time.
Luke.
We have one host at a time, and then the other one, actors will act. And we'll bring somebody new on the phone. We'll be like, interesting. Well, your neighbor who's here right now told us this. And we just call in new people and we just stir the pot and we just really kind of fuck up the personal lives of the people we love most.
On this episode, we have a couple and wife where the husband has said for years he was a great soccer player, but we have on the phone someone who saw him without any feet growing up. Come on in here, Cole. We know that you've been cousins with this character for a long time. You said he was born without feet. Is that correct? Now, how could you play soccer, Mr. Wink, if you never had any feet until you were in the 9th grade? Explain it.
Tell him the truth. Tell him the truth, man. I seen him without any feet.
Man, and yeah, exactly. I think we pick somebody.
You know that he would fall for it. He would like, what?
He'd get pissed.
No, I have feet.
Oh yeah.
We know you have feet now. We know you have feet now, but what we're saying is during these
that's
years,
why you love shoes so much now, man. That's why you love shoes so much now, man. Because you ain't had no feet growing up, son.
Now, we have someone calling in saying that all of those shoes you wear came with feet in them. Are you actually a serial killer collecting feet?
Yeah. That'd be funny if he actually was a serial killer and we just kind of
all those shoe boxes in your closet are actually filled up with chopped up body parts.
Well, he does
chopped up body parts in those shoe boxes lined in his closet.
He does have an extensive shoe collection.
Go raid the house.
Coincidence?
Raid the house.
I don't know. But yeah, that's my pitch, and it's called Stirring the Pot.
That's pretty good.
That is pretty good.
That's good.
That's a fun one.
If we're gonna do it, we have to get into the host has to dress up like their alter ego. Like Terry has to become Sally Terry Raphael.
Yeah, I
If
just
he
get
wants
big ass glasses and giant
Yeah,
blonde
and
hair.
blonde
And
wig.
I get a big old red coat.
And then we got to call up. We'll be like, Wink, we want you to be on the podcast this week. And he'll be like, oh, finally. And then, and then we'll just jump him verbally.
And then can I dress up as like the Zoom bodyguard?
Steve, remember Steve from Jerry Springer?
Yeah, Steve. I'll just like shave my head, and but I feel like it would be better if it was only Wink that we called. It's
Every
like
week.
it's just Wink. We just piss him off and just see how if he picks up on it, which you know how his temper gets. So I'm sure he'll just never pick up that we're joking around with him. And
That's what would make it funny.
Yeah, I got fucking feet, you idiot. Speaking
so it
of,
turns out you're an alien. You're an alien. Is that why you have red hair? Like that was just sparkling.
How pissed you'd get if you called him a ginger or a carrot top as like, you know, a 10-year-old? He gets so angry.
Yeah.
He threw a rock at me once. He threw a rock at me.
Oh yeah, that could be another pitch. It could be a podcast where we just tell stories about how we got in fights with Wink.
He pushed me on a lawnmower. I got stitches down my forearm.
I remember that.
Pushed me onto a lawnmower.
I was there. Blade, bang.
That's a touchy subject.
Also, speaking of sneaky phone calls, what was Pete Charbonneau hitting you up for, Terry?
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
Oh yeah.
He said he wanted my email, and then he never emailed me. So the plot thickens.
He wants help. Like
it's some video editing something.
I told him that you were in Philly. I think I was thinking when he first asked me that you were. He was thinking that you were still living around Saratoga. So I was like, he's in Philly. He's like, I don't care. Just give me his number.
Yeah, it was something about editing.
But then he asked for your email. He could have just asked me for your email.
Yeah, I was assuming it's podcast related. He wanted to do a bit.
I thought so too. I mean, I even responded with, "How's Pete?"
Yeah, no, it's definitely just it's his own agenda for his own business.
Yeah, he wouldn't.
You know what? Let's call him up and let's fucking ask him.
Should we?
Yeah,
might as well
do that. Okay.
Also, Terry, have you seen what they're doing with editing with the Apple Vision?
Call Pete.
No, how are they editing?
Well, you can have 100-foot screen in your room.
So you guys, he won't be able to hear you.
We're calling him.
But I guess you lose a little color.
You lose a little color.
What's up, Pop? How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. But we are not going to hang up this time. I have a few questions.
Okay.
We want to know what you were trying to get in touch with Terry for.
That's none of your business. The other three.
Really? So is it podcast related or is this your own thing?
It sounds like you're hiding something there, Pete.
Zach says it sounds like you're hiding something.
Well, it's going to be between me and Terry.
Okay. My dad's at like a massage parlor getting a hand job somewhere.
Ask him what noise he would make to create a new noise for getting a hand job at a massage parlor.
If you guys really want to know.
Wait. What?
If you guys really want to know, I'm starting my own OnlyFans.
page.
Oh no.
Start his own OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Oh shit. And what are you doing it? Is it dick stuff?
Or feet stuff?
Is it
You
foot
have
stuff?
feet, sir?
It covers foot to head.
Foot to head. Foot to head. No one's ever done that, so that'll work.
Normally people say head to toe, but foot to head. All right.
Will be any cheek spreading?
Will there be any cheek spreading? Zach wants to know.
Well, we all want to know.
We all want to know.
I'll take requests and stuff. So you can my members, people that join, can request certain things.
And does he have
Okay.
a username? Where can we find him?
See how it pans out.
What's your username? Anything to do with like feet or Pete's feet or
Pete's picks.
That's a good one. That's a good question. I don't know. Let you guys discuss that. Come up with a good username for me.
Pete's cheeks.
Shards
yeah, no.
Ars.
What is it
Shards
called?
is Arses.
Sweet Pete.
Shards is arse. Sweet Pete.
Soccer
Okay. Well,
Yeah, we could brainstorm it.
yeah, we'll brainstorm
workshop
it. We'll help you out. And so now Terry's got a better idea. So go ahead and send him an email about your OnlyFans page.
Okay.
And Terry's the guy to go for that. Definitely. I think you went to the right guy.
All right. Good. Excellent. Looking forward to it.
All right. See you, Dad.
Yeah.
An extended
All right.
Pete.
There's Pete for you.
Yep.
Relaxed Pete.
I wish my dad had an OnlyFans.
He does. I helped him set it up. That's why Pete's gone.
Yeah. All the dads go to Terry. Just like we would, though. Like
Only
wouldn't you?
dads.
Ew.
Yeah,
Can you
we're
imagine
starting up only dads. So
Only dads.
if you're a hot dad and you're trying to make hot dad content, T-Man's your guy,
Maybe
Big
that's
T.
what our podcast should be. We just make OnlyFans for our fathers.
It'd be more popular than
Who
this.
art in heaven.
Okay.
Hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come.
Yeah.
Be religious.
That
Well,
will
my
be
dad's
done
gonna come.
on earth as it is in OnlyFans.
Oh man, I would feel so bad for Terry if my dad just sent him like a fucking hog of a dick pic, just belly out, unshaved in 20 years. You know what I mean? Oh.
Yeah,
Guys, there's
I know
a
what you
market. There's a market. You're missing a golden opportunity.
And they all use. It's just Zach's dad is his username. Yeah, that's
official
All right, Luke.
Zach's dad.
Oh my God, Pete from the street.
The subject.
Pete from the street.
All right. Yeah, Pete from the street, or like
Pete from
it's
the feet
gotta
up.
be
Feet
a
up. Pete
roof
is a pretty good
related.
nickname.
Yeah. All right. Well, anyway,
All right, Luke, you're up.
so my pitch is a podcast. People these days, they just it's negative. People, they talk shit, or there's a lot of beef, like the Cat Williams things and interview, and it's just very negative, and no one really talks about the great things that they do, and nobody really congratulates each other and hypes each other up and says, I'm proud of you, I love you, and all of that stuff. So I think that we should say good things that we are proud of that we're doing. So I mean, Terry, do you have one quick one? Anything? What in work are you proud of doing recently, so we can say good job?
Oh, I've been a sales machine on both the podcast side and on the bigger content side. Between like Monday and today, I've kind of brought in some real business that I'm real proud of. I haven't put myself out there in sales mode in a long time, and it felt good to get back under the hood and rev this sales engine, baby.
And it's working.
Yeah.
Good job. We're really proud of you. Seriously, and that's not like
Thank you.
that's not just a bit. Very proud of you, right, guys? We're very proud of him.
Of course.
Yeah, I'm
Hard
just
work.
curious where this is going.
That's
And
incredible.
Zach, do you have anything? Any what's going on with your new deal with Sean Penn? Or what's the guy? Whatever the guy's name is, Richard Kahn. Or
Donkey Kong?
The process of getting a TV script made or sold that I wrote.
how's that going?
It's slow, but it's going. Just trying to be patient. But
Still talking.
Yeah.
That's great. That is amazing. We are
Thanks,
so proud of you.
This is very wholesome. I love wholesome content.
We need more of that on the internet. So Okay, so one thing that I have done recently, I've actually done it with Cole, is we actually volunteered at a senior citizen home.
Mm-hmm.
And we've been doing it for like the past 2 weeks and just haven't really talked about it. And we're really proud of it. And we're really, at the beginning, it felt like sort of like a community service thing, but we learned towards the end, and we're done with it now, that, it was we gained a lot from it, and made us feel good about ourselves, but it made us feel good that, we're giving back and helping people that, don't really have people in their lives. So, but I mean, for one thing that we decided to do is create a photo album for them.
Mm-hmm.
And we don't really know if they're going to like it or not. So I want to send you guys some pictures, and just to get your approval, and you tell me what you think of the pictures. But I've thought about this, and for their privacy, for their own sake, we're not going to show the pictures. So I'm just going to send it to you, and you guys tell me what you think. And all right. So I'm gonna text you both right now.
Okay.
Wait.
So here's a picture. What?
Could you just explain that real quick to me one more time?
I'm gonna send you a picture, and I just want you guys to know, like, that if you guys think what you think of it, what you see, I guess. But I just want your approval.
And it's related to volunteering at the old folks home.
Yeah, I just want to make sure that they're
going to be pictures of us with old people.
Oh, so
and will they like it or not? I just want you guys to see them first. So okay, I sent you a picture.
Like, what's your plan? What are you doing with it? You were going to post these, and you just kind of want some feedback beforehand?
Yeah.
No, we can't. Well,
we might post them, but we're most likely just gonna like gift it to them, and we just want to make sure that they're, I want to see your reactions first before they get it, right, Cole? I mean, that's what we want to do.
Sure.
Sure. So, okay, I sent you a picture. That is us with Rose, her nephew. He is a lacrosse player, and he's playing at Rutgers University, and she loves him so much. And she just turned 83 years old. So, I mean, just tell me what you see in that picture. Like, is it good? Like, what do you think?
Is it the one you sent to Terry or me?
Both of you. You guys both got it.
Oh, we had the same picture?
Check your.
Yeah.
I'm a little.
Refresh your.
Oh, sorry.
Your
hold on. Let me look.
I gotta say, I'm a little concerned having this picture on my phone.
Yeah.
What?
Is this the right one?
Rose?
What's the problem?
Well, it's borderline abusive. Not physically, of course.
What's abusive about?
Is she she's who's the Point Break fan? Is it her or is it you guys?
So you see the poster in the background?
Well, I definitely see the poster.
I mean,
of Kiana.
But the leather in the front is the concerning thing. That you said you what kind of trip was this? What kind of service were you rendering?
Just for fun.
Just we're showing them a fun time, and we're just trying to bring some excitement to their lives. I mean, they already seem to have some stuff going on around there, but
Rose thought I was Keanu Reeves.
Mm-hmm.
Is that why it's like Matrix?
She can breathe through the mask of the president. She's got the Nixon mask on. You're all wearing the dead president. I'm curious if she could.
Yes. So that's
did you send him the right picture?
Where did they get the same bodysuit that Trinity wore in the Matrix?
Well, we provided all of the outfits for every picture you're gonna see. We provided the wardrobe.
Yeah. So Cole, when he met Rose, he said, "You're giving me a real Matrix Trinity vibe," and she had no idea what we were talking about. But Cole went ahead and ordered the leather suit for her. And did it fit? Does it fit?
I made it fit. I made it fit.
We really,
I put it on
that thing.
I put it on her. I helped her put it on.
Yep. There's nothing underneath. That's the next question you're gonna ask.
Right.
I mean,
and how did
it's like
you?
looking
Did I
at-
enjoy it?
It's like looking at a used up toothpaste.
Ooh.
Like everything's bunched up
Hey,
top.
That's
Well, let's save that for. We'll cut that out
some of the
because
zippers didn't zipper up all the way.
Mhm. Is that her? You said it was her grandchild. Is the fella with the
The
lacrosse? stick?
lacrosse player.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't see a lacrosse player. I just saw a lacrosse stick. I didn't see the actual player.
Oh, yeah.
Luke, I thought you were gonna cut that out.
He's holding the stick. I thought that wasn't in the picture.
I mean,
yeah, he's definitely
in a
holding the
way,
stick.
she's holding the stick too.
This is what I get for leaving it up to Luke to send you guys the pictures. I mean, come on, man.
That was in one of the zippers that wouldn't zipper up. Maybe we left that one open on purpose, but we're just trying to bring a good vibe, a good energy. So she was definitely very
She looks
energized
happy.
after.
There's no denying that. She's got a very big smile that you can sense from behind the mask. You can't see it, but I feel it.
Well, she's doing it's the
thumbs up.
It's the thumbs up that really.
Yep. Yeah, she was actually crying underneath the mask.
Well,
she's screaming and yelling, and we go, Rose, thumbs up.
She was happy.
She was happy.
It reminded her of her 20s, So
and you guys, the marionette strings that are holding her body physically up from the ceiling, you rigged those yourself?
She collapsed. She fainted a few times.
Mm-hmm.
So we had to hold her up somehow, and we figured, why not?
Those were supposed to be edited out in post.
Wait a minute.
A lot of this was supposed to be edited out.
Is that a Duke logo? That's a Duke logo.
Oh no.
Was the kid
Duke
lacrosse?
This was 15 years ago.
This looks like Duke lacrosse house.
It does have Duke on the side of the lacrosse stick.
Yep. If you can see in the mirror, there are 14 other boys there in the room.
Yeah, but you're also there like this, and I see the flash coming off of your phone.
Yep. That's me. That's me taking the picture of her.
It's it's
art.
Philanthropy.
They were
you're doing God's work.
We're helping.
It's one day at a time with these old folks. You just gotta make them happy, make them smile, and put thumbs up. As long as they put thumbs up, then you did the right thing.
Okay, so I'm gonna send you the next one. Okay, so this is Martin. This is Martin. He's a war veteran. He was in Korea, and there it is. Yeah, okay. Should I send this? Okay, I'm just gonna send it anyway. Here we go. There it is. And Martin enjoys ping pong. That's
Martin. Yep.
Martin doesn't really talk much, so we kind of
had to bring it out of him.
Yeah, figure things out for him, I guess.
Well, PTSD usually it does that, and you kind of become a shell.
That's what we learned. Yep. Yeah.
So, I mean, what do you guys think of that?
Tell us what you think about the picture.
Well, again, he's got
awesome, right?
He's got a big thumbs up, so I'm assuming he's having fun.
You got it. That's. Yeah. I hate to use the word, but consent. That's like I can't think of any other word right now off the top of my head.
And
we told him to just give a thumbs up.
It's hard to make out exactly where you are. It does seem to have a jungle environment. Is that a rainforest cafe you guys are in?
We wanted to, bring him back to the glory days of Korea. I don't know if there were jungles there. I think we were completely wrong. That might be Vietnam, but that just shows us how much research we did.
But not
much.
I think he was at Nam too.
This is a rather extreme close-up, wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
It depends on who you ask.
And depends on what
That's
you like,
what
what you're
we're asking
into.
you.
It's in the eye of the beholder, as they say.
If you ask me, it wasn't close enough. I
would have to agree.
You want to talk about creating new sounds? I heard some sounds during that photo shoot. Some new ones like no.
And are those steak knives?
Which to me was like, yep, go ahead.
Yeah.
I can't quite make it out, but
what
was the last lady's name?
Rose.
Does this say Rose was here?
Yes.
There was a tattoo program. Funny story. Then these old folks, they have such a wit and an old school sense of humor. He was in the Navy, and they had a big part of their identity was tattoos. So Rose thought that it would be funny.
Well, we thought it was going to be funny for Rose to think it was funny. So we told Rose, like, why don't you sign your name with this tattoo? And he's screaming, but we we're still in the glory days aspect. So we tied his mouth shut like he was being held hostage, and he was screaming. He's screaming, but it was like,
but it was screams of joy.
And Rose the freak, it turns out.
Rose is a slut. Rose, I'm not gonna. There's no two ways about it.
Is that blood or is that ketchup?
It's blood.
She liked ketchup. She did like to use ketchup.
But that was not ketchup. That was definitely blood.
Oh, okay. I was confused about the question. No, that was blood.
Hit him in some spots. All right, you guys want one more?
I think you should delete the. I think you should delete these photos. I'm uncomfortable receiving these photos.
It seems like you're torturing old people for your own sick enjoyment.
I just feel like we're all on a watch list.
I don't like that accusation. Torture?
Yeah.
There's no way we're not on a watch list.
This is fun.
Or that anybody watches us at all.
I had fun.
Hey, you guys are the ones talking about Ricky Lake and Oprah and Jerry Springer and all that stuff. We're the ones doing philanthropic work.
It seems like maybe you're carrying these old mental patients.
They like it.
Sick psychological torture game of your own design.
If anyone's being tortured, it's me and Luke. Because you think anyone likes working?
Put somebody's thumb up does not mean they're enjoying it.
Especially when you tie the thumb up. I can see the string.
No, you can't.
You know what, Zach? Next time you're in town, I would love to turn you on to this type of work.
You know what noise?
Let me show you.
Oh my God, you guys would love it so much. Oh my God, it's so much fun. Ricky Lake actually was there, and that was just us yelling in her face with microphones. How do you like it now? How do you like it? That was torture. That was definitely torture. I didn't like her show, but we didn't take a picture of that one because that was definitely.
Had to do that.
Well, thank God.
Yeah. So, gotta say it though, I sent it out to the head of the place. I sent all 45 pictures to him. Just waiting on a response from him.
Well, I think the response here is we are going to reject this pitch for the content that we want to have on What Is This Podcast? That is a hard no, ladies and gentlemen. So let's vote on the other three. Although you know what?
We might vote, but let's completely remove Cole's pitch or Luke's pitch.
I'll tell you what. That's okay because there is one more pitch, which is called Recast, where we take a famous movie and we recast it with different actors. And so we're going to do Happy Gilmore. Who could have been the part of Adam Sandler?
I don't have time. I got to go for real.
All right, who won?
Well, let's vote. Let's close it up. Luke, I'll tell you who didn't fucking win. That psycho over there who lays on the bed. You know why? He's hiding his fucking erections the whole time. I get it. It's fuck.
I like the accent one. There's some legs there. There's so many different movies you could pick. There's so many different times that multiple people had to have an accent. I forgot that Vera Farmiga is also in there trying to do a Boston accent. You got that's got legs. I pick Cole.
All right. Well, I vote for me, so it's up to Cole.
Well, I like Zach's a lot, but I don't like the complication of having to call somebody.
Okay, well then we could just.
Well, it's not wholesome. It's not wholesome like mine. We should. I vote for wholesome.
We're doing Cole's.
All right, we're doing Cole's. So next week, that's gonna be what the podcast is. We'll see you next week.
Right.
I feel like I'm on like a 4-week winning streak right now.
Yeah, because you play it generic and safe and celebrity every week.
I don't, man.
I'm out.
I just know the cast.
All right, Zach's gone.